Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lexi Yachts is here, and it is Sunday, and we have a game today, y'all. Preseason starts today for the Raptors in Montreal at Bell Center against the Washington Wizards. 7:30 tip-off. I've got everything you need to know about this game tonight as far as injuries, as far as the refs, as far as the marquee matchup. All the fun stuff we do on a preview day is coming your way right now, baby. I don't feel totally well still, guys. It's purely because the game is today, and the countdown is over. Andrew, Monique, everybody, thank you for counting the days. Yes, it's finally here, and we've got a game tonight, and I am so excited. I've got all the stuff you guys need to know. Let's go. Let's start in a little bit in the comments here. Cowboys saying good morning, Lex and Monique and Raptor Freaks. Dap, let's get ready to rumble. That's right. And he's got the 30th anniversary logo. He's got the spray paint. And he's got Darko with the red eyes. And there's the Raptor dunking like Vince Carter. And Trevor J saying, good morning, family. Make sure you're happy in real life, not only just on the internet. Yeah, that's important. You know, I try and be authentic on this channel. Very authentic. And usually when you see me on here, you're seeing me most of the way is going. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll be in a bad mood on here sometimes. But yeah, I mean, that's a good way to do. Everybody likes to put their best face on Facebook or social media to show that they're happy. And sometimes that's not true. But Trevor J, thank you for your words of wisdom. Commissioner of Fun, Trevor J, always a great person to have in the chat every single day. Trevor, we love you. And hopefully you're having fun in Portugal. I believe you're in Portugal right now, my guy. Yeah. Let the games begin. There you go. He's got the lineup there. There's me and the Raptors. I love it. And Nameless wants me to sing Careless Whisper this morning in his chat here. You know what? I guess I'll do this just real quick. All right, hang on. This is to start the preseason, the long odyssey of the Raptors 2024-2025 season coming up. We have no idea this is going to happen. It's a weird song to sing for this, but I'll do it. I even got the lyric sheet out for you here real quick. All right, here we go. Let me. Okay. All right. And I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, and it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to treat a friend, to waste this chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh, Jonte, why did you waste this chance? Whoa. That was dedicated to Jonte Porter, cell block 6, baby. You're never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got your rhythm into the cell block, motherfucker. Yeah. Monique is here. Let's go. Good morning, Raptor Freak crew, and happy game day. Finally. That's right, Superfan Mo. This is Christmas Day for her. Jolly old Saint Nick just came down the chimney at Monique Lawrence's house, and he delivered Raptors preseason game in Montreal for her to watch today. And it's Christmas, baby. She's just like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid getting those presents, seeing them in front of the tree. Woo! What's in the stocking too, mommy? Yeah, that's right. Find out what's going on, Monique. That's right. I love it. I know Monique is so happy today. She's on cloud 9. That's right. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's stop wasting time. Let's talk about the injuries. There's an extensive list of injuries. In fact, Monique has said in the chat later on, she says here that she said, and she's exactly right. She's saying most of our guys are sitting today, but just be glad we're back. Rookie game, I call it. You know, that's not far off. And I'll speculate on the starting lineup for the Raptors right now, considering everyone that's out. Now, there's different speculation about one player in particular. Some players we know for sure are not playing today. Scotty is not playing today. It's partly because he just showed up in Montreal yesterday, finally showed up and did the last day of training camp with the team yesterday. But he did put up shots, and he was around hanging out with the guys. He did an interview yesterday talking about being a leader, talking about how much he loves his team, and he's just ready for the season and new challenges. And he talked about him and Quick playing a lot of video games and stuff like that. But Scotty did show up in Montreal. I'm very happy about that. I was worried that he would skip the whole entire Montreal trip, but he has not. And he'll be there to support his guys. He could play today, but he has not ramped up or played enough. And they're saying he's just gotten here too soon. They're not taking any chances. So Barnes is out, y'all. Barnes will not be playing today. It's really unfortunate for the Montreal fans who were hoping that he would be playing the game. That's kind of too bad. In some ways, there's a lot of guys sitting. It's kind of bad. Emmanuel will not be playing today also. Emmanuel Quickly's wrist has had a guard on it at times this week. And just for precautions, in some ways, Emmanuel Quickly will be a DNP today also. That is for sure. Jacoby Walter, another DNP for today. So one of the rookies will not be playing, Monique, and that will be our first-round pick, Jacoby Walter out of Baylor. He is with his shoulder. Once again, it's still an injury. We heard an interview from Garrett Temple talking about how he's mentoring Jacoby. And he told Jacoby, listen, your shoulder's messed up already. You need to sleep. You need to go get rest. The more rest you get, the more your body heals. And Lex was using that last night, just so you know, sleeping because he's been feeling so bad. And, Jacoby, he wants you to stop staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning playing video games so you can heal your shoulder. And that's from the vet, Garrett Temple, telling Jacoby Walter that. Yeah, so he will be out today. Another person that will be out for the Raptors today is Bruce Brown, of course, because he had his knee surgery in the recent weeks. And also, this is something that the Raptors reporters are not reporting on, but I've done a scoop and I found out this. Grady Dick is likely to not play today also. It's his ankle, apparently. Now, they're saying that it's there, but maybe it isn't. Maybe he does show up. I don't know. I'm hearing conflicting reports from the Raptors reporters, the regular ones that we deal with, the Lewenberg and Grange, and with the ESPN reporters. The ESPN reporters are saying Grady's day-to-day today because of an ankle injury. But I haven't heard anything about an ankle injury. It could be the same ankle injury they were talking about with Grady Dick from the summer, and they just haven't cleared the boards. So we'll have to see. There is a little bit of a question mark with him. And also Jamal Shead, because Jamal Shead sat out the open practice game because he got bumped in the head. He's likely to play today, is what Darko said. So the injury list is looking like maybe 3 of our 5 starters will be out, with Scotty, Emmanuel, and possibly Grady out today. Now, if I'm speculating who will start for the Raptors today, I'm pretty sure Davion Mitchell will be playing at point guard today for us, that he will be the starting point guard. RJ Barrett is healthy, and he will be playing. So is Jakob Poeltl. He should be playing today also. So those 2 starters will be in the lineup. I think it's likely that because it's Montreal and because it's Trey Boucher's hometown, that we might see Chris Boucher start in this game in the place of one of the injured people that is out. And there's also been signs that there's a possibility that Mobo might get to start this game today. So if I'm speculating a starting lineup with the injuries and everything that's going on, I would say Davion Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Jakob Poeltl, Chris Boucher, and maybe Jonathan Mobo may be the 5 starters for the Raptors today in this game today. So that's what I'm speculating right now. As far as the Wizards, they're very different. The Wizards are a bit different this year than last year. In some ways, I'm not sure if they're better. They may very well be exactly where they've been. Of course, Kyle Kuzma is their centerpiece, their best player, and Jordan Poole is their other big-time player for them. Jordan Poole is now considered a veteran on this very young Wizards team. This team is like us. They have like a handful of vets. They're older, like Jonas, Kyle, and Jordan. They're the top 3 oldest players on this team, really. And then everybody else is very, very young on this Wizards team. So this team is similar to us with their age pyramid as far as players. Well, let me go over who they got. Of course, Jordan Poole is playing starting point guard for them. Corey Kispert is still back with them at starting shooting guard. Kyle Kuzma is the starting small forward. Alex Sarr, pick in the draft, the number 2 pick in the draft. Alex Sarr is slotted at the starting power forward. And our big guy, Valanciunas, is at center right now for them. Of course, they have some talented people off the bench, some very, very talented people, including the rookie Bub Carrington. We should see Bub Carrington against the Raptors tonight. And along with the French player, Bilal Koulibaly, who was in his rookie year last year. He's coming in his second year. Of course, the Wizards actually did some functions around Montreal this weekend also with a couple of French-speaking players, Alexander Sarr and Bilal Koulibaly and the Keyshawn George, the rookie, all speaking French and doing press at La Maison this weekend for the NBA Montreal Canada Series. So it's cool to see the Wizards, and part of the reason why they're there is because of Sarr and Koulibaly and George. So that's part of the reason why these guys have showed up and been around there. Malcolm Brogdon is on the Wizards, guys, this year. Just so you know, Malcolm Brogdon, journeyman around the league, the guy who rejected the Raptors for the Celtics. Yeah, that guy is in exile in Washington at this point. So you will see the vet Malcolm Brogdon possibly on the court today. Patrick Baldwin Jr., Rashawn Holmes. Let's see who else. Marvin Bagley III is on this team as one of their centers. Jared Butler, Anthony Gill, Johnny Davis is still on this team. Tristan Vucevic, and then former Raptor Kira Lewis Jr. is on the squad for the Wizards now also. So, yeah, I would say this. The marquee matchup for the game today is RJ versus Kyle Kuzma. If Kuzma's playing, it's going to be a scorer's matchup between Mr. Barrett and Mr. Kuzma. And I want to see RJ take it to Kyle and kick his ass and outscore him today. In some ways, listen, this game is not a game that we can gauge anything about the Raptors once again, just like the end of last season. We're going to be missing Scotty. We're going to be missing Emmanuel. And you can't tell who the real Raptors are without those two guys on the court. So today could be a little weird. We could lose this game. I don't want to lose our perfect record in Montreal Raptors. So go out there and win. Have some pride, RJ Barrett, and Chris Boucher and Kelly Olynyk. Pride in your home country and defend home soil and keep that perfect record for the Toronto Raptors when they play in the city of Montreal. So I don't want to see y'all lose, but there is a chance that they could have a little bit of trouble today with so many key guys out. I want to see RJ take over and just be a badass and score a lot. Now, Darko said yesterday in the practice interview that nobody's going to be playing over 20 minutes or so. So it's going to be very split even all over the place. There's going to be a lot of guys getting a lot of chances and a flexible, different lineups he wants to try out. So it's going to be a lot of different looks, and everybody's going to get in there. You will see some Prince Shamshay today. I will tell you that right now. You will see some Brendan Carlson. You will see some DJ Carton. That's right. You'll see our two-ways out there, and you'll probably see some Jared Rhoden, some Jamison Battle, and some Jamias Ramsey also. So be ready for the whole cast of Raptors that are healthy and able to play. Another guy that probably won't play today is Garrett Temple, just so you guys know. Garrett Temple had not done some of the things at training camp because of personal reasons, and it's likely that Garrett will be held out in this game also today, just so y'all know. That's a little side note. So, yeah, there's your injury report and news. It's looking like Emmanuel, Scotty, Jacoby, Bruce, and maybe Grady are going to be out for the Raptors today. So be ready for that. All right, referees. Let's go right on into the second part of what I do on game day previews. We're going to look at the referee crew right now. I've got the winning percentages for both the Raptors and the Wizards historically for the three referees today. Our head ref today is the Family Guy. That's right. We got Mark Lindsay to start off the year this year. 17th season out of Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania. Mark Lindsay's favorite show is the Family Guy show with Peter Griffin. Lois, help me. I'm stuck in the toilet. He loves Family Guy. He also likes the movie Shawshank Redemption. He listens to some Dave Matthews Band. I don't even know any Dave Matthews songs. I'm just going to make fun of him. His favorite book is Can't Hurt Me. He likes to listen to Apple Podcasts. He most like to visit Rome, Italy. And his bucket list is a family trip to Rome, Italy. And his hidden talent is spelling. This guy's a good speller. Mark Lindsay's a cool guy. In some ways, he really is like a wholesome family dude. When you hear him talk on the microphone in Raptors games or any games in the NBA, it's always kind of very like upfront and very clean. And just like he's just an average dad kind of guy. So, yeah, Mark Lindsay's cool. We like him. He's all right. He said it says here that he directs the proactive refereeing officiating camp, which raises money to benefit underprivileged youth who attend the Treasure Beach basketball camp in rural Jamaica. So he's giving back in philanthropy in Jamaica. He's married, 3 children. He enjoys reading, working out, bicycling, and yoga. But yeah, once again, Mark Lindsay is one of those Pennsylvania refs who's a little bit suspect because he comes from the region where the referees have always came from in the NBA, and there has been a referee mafia out of New Jersey and Pennsylvania over the years, Steve Javy. And Mark Lindsay is one of those kind of refs, but he's not that bad, honestly. He's a nice guy. All right, so Mark is the best ref for the Raptors today. We have the highest winning percentage. We win 56% of our games in the history of Mark Lindsay refereeing our team over the 17 years of the 30 of the Raptors years. And the Wizards win 51%. So the split is 56-51 for the Raptors. That's a pretty high win percentage for the Wizards, honestly, though, for Mark Lindsay, winning 51%. They win more games than they lose with Mark Lindsay. That's a little weird. It's a little weird, but still, we do have the advantage with Mark Lindsay. The second referee today is Jenna Schroeder. That's right, 5th season out of Flint, Michigan. Jenna's favorite TV show is 30 Rock. She loves that movie. Now I had the time of my life. That's right. She's Dirty Dancing girl. Her favorite musician is Bob Seger. She loves that old time rock and roll. That's kind of cool. I can dig a lady who likes Bob Seger. And she most like to visit Australia. Her bucket list is to see Billy Joel, Eric Clapton, and the Rolling Stones in concert. Well, start marking them off. These guys aren't getting younger. You better get out there and see them, Jenna. Seriously, the Stones are still out there. Amazingly, I don't understand how the Stones are still out there, but they are. Keith and Mick are still out there, man. So you need to go see them soon. Just trust me on this. As a Flint, Michigan native, Jenna Schroeder played college basketball at Oakland University and Saginaw Valley State University. She graduated from Saginaw Valley State with a bachelor's degree in communication. Yeah, let's take a look at her splits real quick. She is the second best ref for us. We win 46% of our games, so it's a losing ref for us. But the Wizards only win 29% of their games with her. So it's a 46-29 split for the Raptors in this matchup with Jenna Schroeder. Yeah, that's not a very good winning percentage for her. The third ref is Robert Hussey, guys, number 85 in his second season as a ref out of Queens, New York. Robert Hussey's favorite TV show is Chappelle's Show. Chappelle's Show. He likes the movie John Q. His favorite musician is J. Cole of the Scarborough Shooting Stars. His favorite book is The Four Agreements. He likes to eat some ackee and yellow yam. His favorite app is ESPN. He most like to visit Iceland, and his bucket list is to see the 7 wonders of the world. That's right. Robert Hussey, in addition to his officiating experience in the G League and the WNBA, Hussey has refereed 5 years in college basketball in the Sunshine State, Sun, Mid-Florida, and Southern Conferences, and 5 years at the high school level in Florida. Hussey enjoys spending time with his family, working out, and cooking vegan food. Of course, Robert Hussey is one of the replacement refs during the bubble. He's one of these guys who got hired around the bubble time from Florida. He is the worst ref for the Raptors today. We win 42% of games with him, but boy, is the percentage bad for the Wizards with him. Wow. Actually, the Wizards have the worst percentage with Robert Hussey out of all 30 teams. They only win 14% of their games. So the split is 42-14 for the Raptors. So all 3 refs historically have better win percentages with the Toronto Raptors, and that just makes sense. So yeah, Robert Hussey, I don't understand he's only got 2 years in the league now, because honestly, he had 3 years last year, so maybe they deducted him. I don't know. Either way, there's your refs. All 3 of them favor the Raptors, but we'll see. We'll see. In some ways, look, they want the team that's the home team in Canada usually to win this one. And in some ways, this is preseason. In some ways, ref manipulation may be very much in favor of the Raptors today, because in some ways, that's what the fans want to see in Montreal. They want to see the Raptors win. They don't want to see the Wizards win. So I could very, very much see Hussey, Schroeder, and Lindsay being very, very kind to our Raptors today, just so you know, as far as things, because in some ways it doesn't get more exploratory into the Montreal market if the Raptors are losing in this game and they're seeing Chris Boucher lose. So I'll tell you right now, it's very likely, even with Scotty and Emmanuel out, that the Raptors will win today, just so you all know. That's right. There you go. Let's let the games begin. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Nameless is saying, I should have known better than to cheat a friend. That's right, Jonte. You should have known better than to cheat the Raptors. Yeah, waste the chance that you've been given. Yeah, Jonte Porter. That song's for you, A Careless Whisper. You're never gonna dance again because you're a gambling degenerate. Yeah, let's go. Alexa's on fire with Careless Whisper for Jonte Porter this morning. That's right. I know I'm not a fool. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yes. He threw the George Michael at me on an early Sunday morning. What are you doing to me, Nameless? Oh my gosh, my paisano. That's right. Cowboys saying ref report. That's right. You got your ref report, Robert Hussey, Mark Lindsay, Jenna Schroeder. That's right. They are here and they are coming to ref the games at Montreal. That's right, baby. That's right. They should be all right. Mark Lindsay's on the up and up. Jenna Schroeder's all right. Robert Hussey, whatever. You know, they could be bad if they were against we were against a better team than the Wizards. But yeah, no, they're all right. This is a pretty good matchup for the refs and stuff like that. That's right. Monique has re-upped member for 6 months on this channel. Let's go, Raptors. There you go, Mo. I love it. Yeah, you got gifted a subscription yesterday. by Tommy. Tommy was giving the gifts out, and you got on there. That's awesome. Cool Cat saying, "Good morning, Raptor Free Crew." That's a great song request. One of my faves, my favorite artist, George Michael. I love George Michael too. He's an undeniable, amazing vocalist. One of the greatest ever. Just so much emotion in his voice. And you know what? He's just something. He was just amazing. Like, there's so many good songs by him. And y'all, I will sing him if I know the song at any time. You know, Nameless putting that Careless Whisper in front of me. It's a perfect song for Jonte Porter. No lie. Seriously, you're never going to dance again, Jonte, because you're going to jail, motherfucker. That's right. That's right. Monique is here saying that, yeah, we're calling it the rookie game. That's right. I mean, we should see Shed. We should see Shamshay. We should see Carlson. We should see Mobo, but no Walter. No Walter. That's right. Tommy's saying, Dobro Utro. Raptor Freak family, we made it finally. That's right, another off season accomplished and conquered by the Raptor Freak, getting through the grind. Yeah, y'all other content makers, Raptors media people, y'all don't do what I do. No, you don't. You have no idea. This man hasn't stopped for 3 years straight. I have not taken an off season in 3 years, motherfuckers. I come on every single day for 3 years, and I'm very proud of that. And, you know, if y'all could do it, you probably would, but you won't, because you're not like me. You are not like me. You do not understand the grind like Norman and I do. That's right. You do not understand this grind. No, you don't. Taking your vacations, motherfuckers. That's right. No vacation for Lex. If I go on vacation, y'all are coming with me. That's already been proven this summer. That's right. Tommy's saying, let's hope for a fun and healthy season. Woohoo. That's what I'm with you. Knocking on wood, guys. Knocking on wood. Knocking on wood. Let's keep this healthy season for our guys. This is not the best first step, but in some ways, I don't mind it, because we're easing into the preseason. And if some guys are not going to play today, that's fine. This game don't count. This is an exhibition. It's too bad for the Montreal fans, but I'd rather do this than the other. And in some ways, our guys will be ready. They should be ready for Cleveland when we play our first game of the season, the regular season. That's the game that I care about the most. Now, as I said, I think we'll win today, because we do have an undefeated record in Montreal. And as I said, it looks better if the Raptors win in Montreal today, for the whole NBA scheme of marketing and the possibilities of making Montreal a viable NBA market for a possible expansion team. So I think that we're going to win. I'll predict that right now. Now, how's it going to happen? I don't know. We'll have to see how the Wizards are. This will be fun to see the new team of the Wizards with some of their new rookies, some of their new additions. Of course, their main injury right now is Sadiq Bey. They do have Sadiq Bey, but he is out. He won't be returning to the team for a couple months, actually. So he would be a problem in some ways for them, for us, because he's on them. But yeah, he's not playing, so we're good. We're good. Monique is saying, thanks, Tom, for the membership. Yeah, it was really awesome with Tom. Tom's such a benevolent emoticon giant. He's been killing it lately as far as with the purple spray paint there. Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you for being you, Mo. There you go. Tommy's just saying thank you for being you, super fan. And it's his pleasure. It's his pleasure. That's right. Kaz is here. Trucker is on the road. He's a member now. He's in the chat. He's in there with us now, man. He's in the fantasy basketball league too. Very, very cool. Let's go. Game day. That's right. Kaz is hype. I love it. I love it. I love the excitement from you guys on a day like today, when we're going to get to see the Raptors play once again later on. It's so good. So good. Dana's saying, good morning, everyone. I'm so excited. Okay, Pointer Sisters. And you just can't hide it. I know. I'm going to watch the Raptors. Yeah. That's right, Pointer Sisters. Let's go. Cool Cat saying, sorry you feel under the weather, Lex. Some green tea to give you some boost. Well, I had some green juice this morning already, and I'm popping vitamin C like crazy. I ate a ton of ginger and miso soup yesterday to kill the inflammation in my digestive system. I have many, many dietary restrictions, and somehow, some way, I got all screwed up in the last 2 days, and it messed me up. No lie, it really messed me up. I was incapacitated yesterday, and I'm feeling a bit better today, but I got to take it easy and ease into things. I still have a lot of things I got to do today before the game. And in some ways, I've got to do the stream and rest and take it easy. And then, like, hopefully I'll feel good later. Yeah. She's asking, is the draft today? No, it'll be 2 weeks from today. We'll do the draft on the Sunday on the 20th, 2 weeks from today. So be ready then, 9:30 a.m. There's no game that day. It'll be the Sunday before the regular season starts. So we're going to draft after preseason this year. And it'll be 2 weeks from right now. We will be drafting at this time 2 weeks from right now. That's right. 20th is right. That's right, Tommy. You got it. Kaz has got the mic. That's right. There you go. Cool Cat saying thank you. And Carlos here. Morning, Lex and fellow freaks. Game day alert. Yeah, I really do think like it'll be fun to watch RJ in the game today. I want to see him step up and be a leader, step up and be the leading scorer, and just be a badass and just take it to them. Just come in there, eye the tiger. It's an exhibition. So what? Go in there and show them something. We want to look good, and we need to beat them today. The game is at 7:30 tonight. So yeah, RJ, lead this team, and I want to see Chris do some special stuff too, because in some ways he's the hometown hero. And we want to see Chris Boucher have a good game today. And I think he should start, Darko. So start Chris Boucher today in Montreal, in his hometown. It only makes sense. Why not? If a bunch of guys are hurt, might as well put Chris in there. That's right. Carlos got the lineup in there. I love it. Fiercely saying, good morning, fam, and happy game day. Finally. That's right. We can't come soon enough. 7:30 is here. That's right. And Dana's saying, let's go. And David's saying, drop the mic. Commissioner of Trivia, David Saborn, drop the mic. I don't want to drop it. It's expensive. All right, David's here. So let's do the classic card of the day since David is here. Oh, shake it up. All right, let's see. Y'all know the rules. And seriously, all right, so the official ruling yesterday was that 200 points were given for the classic card yesterday, and it split down the middle. 100 for Smooth and 100 for Peter, even though Peter misspelled Rod Strickland's name. So that's what we ended up deciding yesterday. All right, let me see. Who did I get? Who is that? Oh, yeah, this is a hard one. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, y'all. Classic card. Take a look. Take a gander. And then let me know who it is and let me know. All right, who is that, y'all? I don't know. I'll put it up close. You guys probably won't figure it out unless you're an old head. Maybe Smooth will know it because he's Ahmad Rashad. But yeah, this is a difficult one. It's kind of funny. It's a Bullets card. We're playing the Wizards today. Of course, that's the old version of the Wizards. They used to be the Washington Bullets. So this is that kind of tells you how old this player is in the league. If he's in a Bullets jersey. Let's see who it is, y'all. Come on now. Do y'all know who that is? Let's see who that is on there. Corey Kispert. Yeah, that's funny, Nako. No, Corey Kispert currently plays for the Wizards, but this guy had in some ways he looks a lot like Corey Kispert, so it's not a horrible guess. Jim Carrey? Come on, cowboy. Come on now. We know that's not the mask. That's not Ace Ventura. That is not. Let's put him up even closer. Who's next to him? I'm trying to figure out who that is. George Lynch, I think, in front of him of UNC. And in the back, I'm not totally sure who that is. But yeah, who is that, guys? Todd Fuller. That's the best guess so far. Smooth. He's not a center. I will say that. Todd Fuller was a center. This guy is not a center. So we'll have to see. Grady Dick Sr.? Nah, that's not right. Grady Dick Sr. I don't think, what's his dad's name? I forget what his dad's name is. Brady's dad. His name's not Grady, though. Okay. All right. Look at Isaac. He didn't spell it exactly right, but I'm going to give it to him. Mark Allery is right. He just forgot the E on the end of it. Look at Isaac. Isaac's an old head for sure. He got this Mark Allery card on the day we're going to play the Wizards today. Yeah, shooting guard, small forward, Mark Allery of the Washington Wizards, circa like 80s. Yeah, he was there, 87 to 91 is what this says on the cards. He was on the Nuggets before the Bullets. Yeah, that's Mark Allery. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. That's a tougher card than Rod Strickland, David, just so you know. This is a very unknown player. And the way that Isaac got that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Good job, Isaac Campbell. 150 points for you from Commissioner of Trivia, David Saborin. Smooth's impressed. See, that's what I'm saying. If Smooth's impressed, David, you're going to give 200 points for Rod Strickland, but 150 for Mark Allery? Come on, man. That's so much harder. Rod Strickland's a known player. Mark Allery is not. And in some ways, that's pretty impressive by Isaac. I'll say that, yeah. All right, let me see. Where are we in the chat? I'll go back up to the top. We got to find David's first comment, and then we'll know where we're at. Let's see. There he is. Dana's got me on blast. I love it. Kaz is laughing. Fiercey's got a bunch of the players on blast. Cool Cat saying pipes in session. Mic drop. Let's go. So that was pretty good. I dedicate that song to Jonte Porter, Careless Whisper. It's the perfect song for him. It really, really is. Yeah, he's never going to dance again. Let's see. Cowboys saying Raptors win by 12 plus. Let's fucking go. You know what? I like that prediction. I could see that happening. The Wizards are gonna be weird this year. They're always an island of misfit toys. They always seem like they're guys that just get cast aside by other teams, and they're just kind of like, yeah, we don't really need you, Kuzma or Poole. It's definitely happened with Poole going from the Wizards to the Wizards from the Warriors. That definitely was like a exiled in him. And yeah, in some ways it's crazy because Jordan Poole's the second oldest player on the Wizards now. And he seems so young. It's so weird that's like that, right? So we'll see tonight. I mean, Kuzma and Poole obviously are the biggest threats, but who's to know whether there's going to be injuries on the other side and these guys aren't actually playing also? Because I don't have a clear report on their injuries from the other side. There's nothing but Sadiq Bey as far as he's out, but otherwise, I can't really tell you for sure what's going on. There could be some scratches before the game, and we'll see who they actually play tonight. So we'll have to see. Trevor saying, I left last night. It's 2:30 p.m. Have to watch Raptors preseason game when it's posted on the internet. See, he's in Portugal now, and it's going to be hard for a commissioner of fun, Trevor J., to watch our Raptors preseason game in Montreal because he's in Europe and Portugal now all of a sudden. Yeah, Cool Cat saying, I hope injuries get cleared up fast. We have some tough games right at the beginning of the season. Well, in some ways, this game's on an island. Some people were complaining that, the Raptors are not playing again until Friday after this. But in some ways, that's good. We can clear up some of these little nagging injuries. Scotty will definitely play probably on Friday against the Wizards once again. We're playing the Wizards again in Washington on Friday. That's the second preseason game. And then also, hopefully Emmanuel in his wrist will be better by then. So, a little bit of time before that. And then it's weird because the preseason games, we've got a Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, every other day schedule with first game against Wizards on Friday. And then we're playing the Celtics 2 games in a row, one in Boston and one in Toronto. So we have to be ready for the champs after Washington. And then some ways, being injured or not having everybody healthy against Wizards, well, I'd like to see us have a good effort against the Celtics when we have to play them a week from today. They'll be playing us a week from today, guys, just so you know. Let's see. Kaz is saying, I hope Grady plays tonight. Yeah, I'm confused because I'm not hearing officially from Raptors media, but ESPN and other people are saying he's day-to-day and maybe not out there playing because of his ankle. Now, that could be that they just haven't changed their news report from the summer league when he had the ankle issue. That may be what it is. It could very well be Grady is playing tonight. Nako's saying RJ is better than Kuzma. I agree with this. The Wizards are going to be the absolute worst team in the league this year. I don't know if that's true. I really do think that it's possibly going to be Portland. I think it might be Portland. It could actually be, the Wizards are a good candidate, though. You're probably right. I think that Portland and Wizards are probably the top 2 choices. But yeah, that's you may be right, Gerald. Kaz is saying Prince Shamshay. That's right. We're going to get to see him play tonight. He may be very impressive. I'll say this. All right, here's a bold prediction by Lex on the preseason game today. How about Ulrich Shamshay is going to have a better game today than Alex Sarr, the number 2 pick in the draft. We're going to have almost the last pick in the draft, Ulrich Shamshay. In this year's draft, number 18, the youngest player picked in the draft this summer by the Raptors, against the number 2 pick, Alexander Sarr. And I'm going to bet you right now that Shamshay is going to have a better game tonight than Sarr will. Let's see if I'm right tomorrow. We'll talk about it in the reaction tomorrow. Everything that happens tonight, we'll watch it. And tomorrow's a reaction stream where we're going to talk about what we saw in the game. So, yeah, Cowboy's saying book it. Shamshay gets a poster dunk or a block tonight. You like my prediction, Cowboy? What do you think? Do you think Shamshay can outplay the second pick in the draft tonight? I think he can. That's right. Let's go. Or both. Let's go. That's right. Darko is going to have fun messing around with his lineups tonight. Well, he did say yesterday he's going to be experimental. He wants to try out different groups and different lineups. And so we should expect that. 10-4. That's right. Dap. Cass saying Jonte getting clowned today. Listen, that song is about something lost. And, well, Jonte lost his NBA career, and that's a pretty good story for that. He could have been playing for us right now today, but he screwed around and messed around with his life. He bet on himself the wrong way. Not the way Fred would have told you to, Jonte. You bet on yourself the wrong way. You shouldn't have listened to Fred's advice in that kind of way. You should have been betting yourself on the court and making threes instead of missing threes on purpose to try and make some stupid-ass money on the side, and you're not going to make nothing. Now you're going to jail. It's just how it is. There you go. Tommy's saying, I missed what the refs wanted. I heard something about yams. Yams for everyone on the barbecue with some of the leftover pepper. Okay, Tommy's man in the grill. All right, you want me to go back and look real quick? Mark Lindsay has no food on here right now. He is not asking for any food, so he's fine. And Jenna is taking food off hers too. It may be that they've changed the ref reports a little bit and there aren't as many foods. It was Robert Hussey who said ackee and yellow yam, and that's it. The other two are robots, apparently. They've been replaced with AI robots, obviously. Mark Lindsay and Jenna Schroeder are not real people at this point because they don't eat. That's what's up. Yeah, Cool Cat's saying Jonte in jail or he was able to avoid it. He gets sentenced in December, and yeah, he'll probably go to jail then. I don't know if they're holding him in jail right now. He may be out on bail. I have no idea. But he ain't allowed to go to Greece and try and play professionally this summer. Thank God. Yeah, who knows what's happening with Jonte? Either way, he's going to jail. They're guilty as guilty. And I don't see how he's going to get out of this in any kind of way. There's no kind of loopholes. You are dead to rights guilty, motherfucker. And you're going to get your punishment deserved. That's right. There you go. Kaz is saying Shamshe going to posterize SAR. It could very well happen. Seriously, it could very well happen. That's right. Yeah. Trevor's saying, talk to y'all tomorrow. I have to get some sleep. See, Trevor's all discombobulated with jet lag. And he has to go get some sleep right now. Do it for sure. Garrett Temple will be happy that you're sleeping. That's right. Cowboys saying alley-oop Kenworth. Roger that. Let's go. There you go. And there's Tommy with the grill. I love it. And there he's with some trucks. I don't know what's going on there. Cowboys saying, Trevor J, set your alarm. Yeah, be ready for tonight. And Cool Cat saying, I have a ticket for the opening season game. I want to get the 30th anniversary T-shirt. Laugh out loud. You think they're going to give it out on that day? Maybe. I don't know. We never know what they're doing with like T-shirt giveaways and stuff like that. They've been a lot cheaper with giving T-shirts away at the Raptors games. But sometimes the first game of the season is a day that you get a shirt. That is true. Yeah, Andrew's here. Good morning, everyone. 0 days until preseason. Let's go. 0 days. Who's a zero? I'm trying to. Oh, Oliver Miller. Hey, happy Oliver Miller Day to get to the season right now. Let's go, Cool Cat. That's right. Andrew. Kareem saying, I fucking miss Careless Whisper. Damn, man. Well, you just have to back it up, Kareem, and watch it from the start. It is there. You can still see it. Don't worry. All right, Leo's life tips this morning. He's saying gratitude turns into what we have, into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. There you go. Gratitude. It's what it's all about. Thank you, Leo Routens, for your words of wisdom today, your life tips. Good stuff. That's right. Gratitude's the base for all that kind of stuff. That's right. Lots of laughing. Smooth saying, good morning. Oh, Bad Blood was good. Wow. Yeah, I heard The Rock came back or something, and somebody came out of the crowd, Jimmy Uso or something like that. Yeah, Bad Blood is Bad Blood. Okay, I was saying, who is all in the fantasy draft? There's going to be 20 people in it. So you want me to name all of them? We haven't got all the spots filled yet. So we'll figure it out. Kareem said 9 hours and 34 minutes to the game time, but who's counting? You are. You are obviously counting. Kareem, you are obviously counting. Yeah, Fiercey's putting Careless Whisper on blast. She liked it. She's clapping. I like that. I wasn't that bad. All right. That's good. All right. Here's the Instagram stories. We're going to keep moving along on this preview day today. First, we got Garrett Temple putting on blast the Raptors clips with Oshai and which culture has the best food. It seems like Garrett Temple's posting a bunch of Raptor stuff all of a sudden on his Instagram stories, just showing solidarity with the team. There he is with Scotty with the big hair and the purple jersey on his Instagram. Now, they had a little event at Le Maison last night, and they had my least favorite person in Raptors Nation right now, Mr. Vince Carter, sitting in a panel with the JYD, one of my favorite people in Raptors alumni, JYD, Jerome Williams, sitting up there. And Vince is telling a story about how Vince and Jerome got confused for each other all the time when they used to play together because they had bald heads, and sometimes they wore headbands at the same time. And yeah, I get it. Vince seems like he's annoyed. He's also talking kind of like how people are stupid for thinking that. He's very arrogant about it. He's like, I don't understand how y'all could think I was the JYD. And the JYD sitting right there and stuff like that. He does say nice things about Jerome. He said it was so much fun playing with you. You had so much energy and stuff like that. And of course, Jerome's just amazing. He's just a badass. In some ways, them putting him on stage with Vince makes Vince looks better. In some ways, Jerome can actually help Vince look better because he's more personable and more likable, honestly. But yeah, in some ways, they're showing a little bit of some clips of Le Maison with Vince. In some ways, I still haven't heard the apologies, Vince. So in some ways, you're dead to me still. So it's just what it is. But yeah, cool to see JYD back in Canada, in Montreal, and hanging out with Vince and talking on stage with them. Let's see who else we got here. Let's see. Norman and them played in a preseason game in Hawaii. The Clippers playing against the Warriors. And Norman had some nice highlights. He had a nice up and under with the left hand, and he had a very nice big time three. So yeah, Norman Powell and dapping his guy Kyle Anderson. He's saying that he's his guy. And yeah, Norman just living that life as a Clipper with his Clippers teammates Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. And that's just how it is. But yeah, they had their preseason game yesterday, and Norman played well. Kelly Olynyk with a picture from Montreal training camp. Eric Smith's with some good interviews this week. They actually, Raptors admin put them out as barbecue. Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly, and they're putting the barbecue moniker on different places. Very, very cool to see. Eric Smith with a couple interviews with different Raptors this week that were very good. Talking to Grady, talking to Emmanuel, talking to Garrett. Very, very good interviews, Eric Smith of the Fan 590. Good stuff. Let's see. Pascal is watching soccer. Vinny Jr. making a really nice goal and kicking it up into the corner. Yeah, that's Pascal. Loves his football. And he's watching it right now. Let's see. They got Jamal McGlure Foundation still giving out bursaries of money for kids for education. So check out what Jamal's doing. He's also got on blast. They did this. All right, listen. They put a mic on Mobo in the last couple days, and it's funny. He's actually a real natural to have a microphone on him because he's saying all kinds of goofy shit. He actually came up to Ulrich, and he said, "I'm the feds today." And Ulrich is like, "You're a fan? What? You're a fan?" "No, I'm a Fed. I'm a Fed." And Ulrich's like, "What's that? I don't know what Feds are." Man, you're awesome, Shamshay. The fact that you don't understand what Feds are is great. You just stay sheltered like that. I hope you never find out who the Feds are like Jonte did. Seriously, you should never, ever find out who the Feds are because you're a good dude. And I don't think you'll do what Jonte did. As long as you don't do what Jonte did, you shouldn't find out who the Feds are. So, yeah, Mobo, don't ruin this kid's naivete and innocence. You don't know what the Feds are. They don't know about no microphones and the way the Feds are in the North America. This is a kid from the farm in Cameroon. Let him live his sheltered life. And hopefully he'll never, ever know who the Feds are like Jonte knows now. That's right. No. But yeah, Jonathan Mobo's hilarious on the mic. And yes, I agree. We need to have him mic'd up more often. We definitely do. Definitely do because he's hilarious. The Raptors 905 Lunar Chinese New Year jersey is getting further and further in the G League jersey tournament. And it keeps striving, of course, because it's badass. And it's not even our fans that are doing it. It's just legitimate fans of jerseys are like, that jersey is fire. And they're putting it through. So it's awesome. We're up against the Wolves, the Timberwolves team now, Iowa Wolves. So I think our jersey still beats it. It still clears it. So go check that out. If you can, vote for our 905 jerseys in this tournament for jerseys. The Raptor is all over Montreal. Of course, he was down at Fairmount Bagel, putting those Raptor bagels on blast. They're still giving them away today, y'all. Like all weekend, they were giving away these Fairmount bagels. So the Raptor bagels. So go down there and get your Raptors bagel. Seriously, if you live in Montreal. Also cutting a ribbon cutting at Oscar Peterson Park yesterday. The Raptor there with the great Raptor alumni Alvin Boogie Williams, voice of the Raptors on our broadcast on Sportsnet. We love you, Boogie. You are another one that we love a lot. And Vince, whatever. And yeah, I wonder if they were going to have Vince cut the tape at this park. And he was like, or they let Boogie do it because he's more popular. Either way, it's nice to see Alvin Williams at a park. They resurfaced it and made it real nice with a huge Raptors logo on it. And that's badass. Once again, the Raptors are doing things in the community for basketball, refurbishing courts all over the place, all the time, not just in Toronto, not just in Montreal, over in Edmonton, over in Africa, all over the place. So, yeah, doing their part for the sport and growing it at Oscar Peterson Park in Montreal yesterday. Fantastic stuff. And there's the Raptor. We were just celebrating him yesterday with the Share Love Club, and he throws a half-court backward shot, and boom, he nails it. He's like, he still got it. You do still got it, 95. And listen, 30 years of excellence, and you're still going, my guy. Keep going. Don't stop, Raptor. We love you. The best mascot in sports ever. There's a new commercial with the Raptor and Scotty Barnes, and they're in a Subway, and the Raptor's behind the counter, and making the sub. And Scotty's dribbling a basketball on the outside. And he's saying, give me a sub. And the Raptor gives him a brand new sub that the Subway people have made called the Carnivore Sub. And it has a lot of meat in it. Exactly. Yeah. In some ways, this is a special Raptor sub. Some of y'all are susceptible to Raptors in advertising for food like Osmos and different places. Well, you might need to go out and get that Carnivore sub because that's the latest thing from Subway. It does sound really good, though. They got all kinds of meats in there. And Scotty, when he's holding it, he's like, this looks pretty good. But it's really cool to see the Raptor number 95 and number 4 at the Subway doing the Subway stuff. So Scotty is bona fide Subway spokesman for sure. And it's so cool. All right, Slim Duck taking pictures of, well, the Raptors did a little excursion yesterday, and he's playing like Under the Sea, which is from Little Mermaid, I believe. And it's them getting on the boat, and the Raptors cruised around on a boat in Montreal yesterday as a group in a team activity. Those kind of team activities bond, and we've been doing tons of them all summer long. So why not go for a boat cruise during the day yesterday? That's what the Raptors were out doing in Montreal yesterday, going on a little boat tour, riding around. Of course, Chris has some highlights from his night of laughter on Friday night at Coco Luna. And very, very good atmosphere. It looks like they had some Cirque du Soleil acrobats there along with the comedy. Really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Chris is having a great weekend in his hometown of Montreal, coming back with his team and having all kinds of great events. Chris is really well-centered right now, too. I can tell. I hope he's getting a start today. Now, there's a funny picture of Chris and Scotty on a dock. I guess this is when they went on the boat. They wore like these long blue raincoats or something with hoods, and he's calling them Blue Minions or what WTV. And he's got him and Scotty in there. They look kind of funny. I don't know. He thinks they're minions, like the yellow minions, but they're blue minions. I don't know. You got to check out the picture. It's in Slim Duck's Instagram stories. Yeah, good stuff for Chris this weekend. Raptors official accounts got the Raptor at the bagel shop doing what he's doing there. And then there's the Oscar Peterson Park dedication with Herbie out there yesterday. Herbie Kuhn, also a Share the Love Club recipient recently, talking, doing his voice and hyping it all up. And of course, Alvin's there and Four Corners, the DJ for the Raptors. Really, really cool event at Oscar Peterson Park in Montreal yesterday. Very, very cool. Let's see what else is happening. There's the Ripsum training. The guy's saying, let's go Raptors. And the kids are yelling it too. They're getting hyped up. Yeah, cool picture of all the kids who participated. And there's the big NBA logo at La Maison NBA, which is the event where the Vince Carter thing happened last night. Yeah, pretty goofy stuff. Game day. And, of course, they're putting RJ on blast on the game day graphics since Scotty's not going to play. Emmanuel's not going to play. They put in RJ, our great Canadian, Captain Canada, our FIBA master for Team Canada. Yeah, there he is. There's Wubbs on the boat. Like I said, they went a boat cruise yesterday around Montreal, and they're out there cruising around on the boat. You can see different Raptor heads there. Jamal Shed celebrating the birthday of Kelvin Sampson, his coach from university. Happy birthday to Kelvin Sampson. Jamal Shed saying happy birthday. And then he's got some weird guy out in the yard and saying, you used to have a motion, huh? And he's calling him Bucktooth Bandit. It's with one of his friends, I guess. It may be his brother, but he's like making fun of him. Happy birthday, Sam's son. Love you, gang. Hope you enjoy your day. Cordell. Okay, so somebody else's birthday, Jamal's celebrating also. It might be his brother, honestly. And then Jay Nathan has the clip of him. Welcome to Space Jam, wearing the microphone and talking to everybody on the mic and during the game and stuff like that. But yeah, he confused Ulrich a little bit about what the feds were. But yeah, just let that man not know what the feds are. Seriously, he don't need to know like Jonte knows. Seriously. All right, there's your Instagram stories. All kinds of fun stuff happening in Montreal. Boat cruises, dedications to parks, JYD, Alvin Williams. That's right. Good stuff happening down there. That's right. That's right. Cool Cat saying, I'm seeing a lot of Celtics jerseys in Abu Dhabi preseason against the Nuggets. Yeah, I don't care about that. You know, I think it's kind of gross that the NBA is in cahoots with Abu Dhabi and places over there. You know, there's some problematic places around the world. Forget about Rwanda. Let's talk about other places. In some ways, the Celtics and the Nuggets playing their couple of games in Abu Dhabi this weekend is kind of it's funny what a lot of money can buy you. And there's very, very rich people there that are paying the NBA to be there. And the two past champions of the last two years are there competing. Crazy, crazy. Nameless is saying, I'm dying, man, trying to study in a library. People looking at me strange. Listen, you're in a library on Sunday morning, like trying to study right now. Wow, what a dedication. What are you studying, Nameless? You studying more languages so you can teach me more languages, or is this advanced plumbing? I don't know. Either way, yeah, that's fine. You're disturbing things. The librarian's going to come over and be like, shh, shh, you're going to have to leave if you don't stop laughing at the Raptor Street. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, there's the classic card answers. Mark Allery with the E on the end. That's right, is what it was. Yeah. That was before my time, is what Fiercey's saying. We're smooth. Yeah, Isaac got it. Old head Isaac got it this time. That's right. Yeah, Tommy's like, good work, Isaac. That was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That is not an easy classic card. That seriously isn't. Seriously, really isn't. Let's see. Isaac's got the tractor. Oh, he's gonna give Isaac 500 afterwards. Wow, David. So you re-upped it to 500. Hey, I'm not upset about that. That's pretty cool. Most saying Grady's dad's name is Bart. That makes sense. Bart Dick. Bartholomew Dick. I wonder if his name is Bartholomew. Bartholomew Dick. Hello, I'm Bartholomew Dick. Oh, that last name is just problematic. I'll just say that right now. Yeah, Cowboys got. Thanks, Mo. I love that. Cool Cat saying NBC Sports is covering the game in Abu Dhabi. Celtics versus Nuggets. They're talking pure basketball and not the ESPN personality type broadcast. Back to basketball X's and O's. I like to hear that. They're coming back with the real kind of broadcast. Oh my gosh, that's the best. ABC, ESPN, y'all suck. Disney, you should not be covering the NBA. And firing Zach Lowe recently and losing Woj just shows that ESPN's a sinking ship for any kind of good NBA journalism. Well, NBC's coming in, and hopefully they'll save the day. And Cool Cat's saying they're doing a good job of covering it. I love to hear this. That's fantastic. Let's have real journalism around the NBA and not fucking crazy ass sports entertainment with Stephen A. Smith and all those motherfuckers on the ESPN channel. Seriously. And just saying, amazing prediction. I hope it happens. The one I was saying about Sarr and Shamshay. Yeah, I could see Ulrich Shamshay having a better stat line than Alexander Sarr tonight. I mean, I'm kind of going off of what happened at Summer League because Sarr was not good at Summer League. Let's just put it that way. That's right. Cowboys saying, I like your prediction about Shamshay and Sarr. There you go. There you go. Fiercely saying, glad Tom is taking care of the referee's menu. Yeah, if they don't want food, though, this is going to be Aki and Yellow Yam for Mr. Hussey. And that's it. Yeah. Cool Cat saying, opening season game, they always have the theme on the T-shirt on each chair. Okay. I think I remember that vaguely. So maybe they will have T-shirts on the opening day with the 30th anniversary logo on it. I'll bet you that's what it'll be. Bryce is saying, good morning, Lex and Raptor Freaks. Today is the day. There you go. Bryce Lawson is excited for Raptors basketball down in the bluegrass state of Kentucky in the United States. That's fantastic, Bryce. I'm all about it. I'm ready. Shake's here. I'm shaked. He's saying, laugh my ass off. Maybe you heard me do my song earlier. There's a bunch of spray paint going on here. All right. We see you guys are vandals. Vandalism. Y'all with your spray paint. Spray paint. Well, listen, we can't do spray paint tonight if Grady and Emmanuel are not playing. So we got to wait on the spray paint, guys. We got to wait on the spray paint. Look at the purple fever y'all have. This is crazy. Y'all got some crazy purple fever. Purple Space Invaders even. Look at that. That's nuts. Y'all with the purple fever. Fiercely saying, Lex, I'm afraid the VC apology will never come. I know. And that's why in some ways I'll never accept him. That's just the balance of things. If it doesn't come, well, he doesn't get what he wants from me, at least. And I'll be a thorn in his side talking shit about him until then. Let Davion Mitchell wear the number 15 this season. I don't give a shit if Vince's number is getting retired. Let him wear the 15. I know that Davion wore 45 in high school, but I want him to wear 15. If he wants to wear 15, let him wear 15. I don't give a shit about giving it to Vince and leaving it for him forever. Fuck that. That's how I disrespect a man who disrespected our team. Yeah, 15 should be able to be worn by Mitchell this year. That's my opinion. So fuck that shit, retiring the number 15. Let anybody wear it for the rest of eternity. Who gives a shit? That man doesn't deserve that accolade. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. That's right. That's right. That's right. True. Eye candy. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe he will come clean. Maybe he will come clean, Fiercey. Never say never. Maybe he will finally fucking do what's right on November the 2nd when the Raptors play the Sacramento Kings. Maybe Vince will come correct finally. Finally. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. You're probably right. But I don't know. I'm going to leave the chance open. And it's not that I'm hoping or praying. I don't give a shit. If he does it, it's fantastic. If he doesn't, well, I don't expect him to do it, just like you don't either. So Kareem saying, Mrs. Werthers, if that apology doesn't come, it will be forever to Vince. And this is a guy who was speaking up Vince just a couple months ago. But he understands my side of things because he's seen him in person, the way he talks about things. He's not a real one. He never was. He never was. He came here and he used our city. He used our team and to get better and get himself on a global stage. And well, then he fucking shot all over it and took off. And that's how it is. He's never a real one. And in some ways, if he wants to be a real one, like the JYD who was sitting next to him last night, well, you need to go talk to JYD about how to be a real one better, Vince, because obviously you don't understand it. You really don't fucking understand it. That's right. Cowboys saying, can you put, hang on, what was that? Why did that do that? All right. Can you put the link in for the 905 jersey? I don't know how to get these. It's so messed up, Cowboy. I don't even understand how you get to the vote for it. I would put the links out, but they don't have it like they're doing a really bad job. All I know is I can report on how we're doing, but you go look for it. I can't find it. So Cowboy, if you find it, maybe you bring me the link. Alley oop, humper dunker. Humper dunker? Why are you saying that? That's kind of funny. That's really funny, actually, considering something was said in the last 24 hours. Humper dunker. Interesting. Let's see. Oop. Kareem saying, I might need to change my fantasy name to Humper Dunker. What is going on with the Humper Dunker all of a sudden? Where'd you guys get this from? Seriously. Wayne saying, what's the word on how Ramsey looked? I don't know. Jemias Ramsey? I don't know. There's very little information about the open practice that we had on Friday night. They played a half game, then they played a full game. And apparently after the full game, they were tied and they had like a 5-minute overtime, but they didn't really even say who won. They didn't even really say who played really well. The information from the journalists was very scant. So I can't say. I know Ramsey played in the game. I've seen pictures of him out there playing, but I don't know how he looked. We'll get to see him tonight. Smooth saying, remember, these are exhibition games, so win doesn't matter. It's about doing the right things and learning. Yeah, I agree with what Smooth's saying, but this game does matter for the country of Canada. This game does matter for the city of Montreal. This game does matter for the undefeated streak of the Toronto Raptors in the city of Montreal. I think we're like 5-0 when we play in Montreal so far in the history of our whole entire franchise. So we've never lost in Montreal, including beating the Celtics there the last time we played in Montreal. So we need to win for that reason, just for that record alone. And also just because, once again, like I said earlier, this game is a test for the market for expansion. And in some ways, we need to give a good product to the Montreal fans so that it intensifies the frenzy. Much like that WNBA game that came to Toronto that summer a couple years ago, that was a test to see how that league would do in Toronto. And we won. We successful. We got our team. So in some ways, these games, when we come to Montreal, are testing the market to be possibly a new NBA team in the years to come. So there is a lot on the line in some ways for this particular preseason game, more than the other 4 preseason games we're going to play. So I agree with you on the other ones, but this one's a little bit more special. But I agree also that they need to just do the right things. And if they don't win, it's not the end of the world, but I'd like them to. Yeah. And I think that the NBA would like them to also. So in some ways, we're going to have the ref manipulation in our favor today is what I'm going to predict right now, guys. If there's anything funny from Mark Lindsay and his crew, it will be in our favor. Trust me. It will be. They'll hold the Wizards down to help us. Watch. Cowboys saying, everyone Shamshay the like button. There you go. I like that. Smooth saying, hey, Jimmy Uso came back last night. Emotional seeing that. There you go. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Let's see. Smooth saying, in real life, Roman and Jimmy are very close. You saw the emotion in Roman's eyes. It's so great. All right. I don't want to do wrestling every day. Seriously. I don't watch current wrestling. I don't care about the WWE right now. And in some ways, you guys doing the updates on Bad Blood, I know y'all are excited, but I'd much rather talk about wrestling from the 80s or the 90s. I don't want to talk about current wrestling every day. So I know you guys want to bring it up here and there, and it's fine because y'all were very excited about Bad Blood, but let's not do this regularly. In some ways, very, very rarely, I want to hear the words Roman Reigns on my stream, just so you know, because in some ways, I don't know. I don't care. And in some ways, I'm not watching. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I've grown out of wrestling, unfortunately. Smooth saying, I still think it's a 35 to 47 season. Scotty with 21 points per game average. So you think we'll win 35 games with 47 losses? Okay. I hope we do better, but I mean, that's an improvement from last year, and that's all that matters in some ways. Yeah. Cal was saying winning, Darko. Okay. Mo's saying in 2 weeks on the 15th, I booked my ride for a home opener. Yeah, that's actually for the preseason game. That's the preseason game. Oh, on 2 weeks, you're going to book the ride for the home opener on the day of the Celtics game, is what you're saying. Okay. The Celtics preseason. Kareem saying, I like Eric Smith's explanation on being in the middle of a rebuild. Some people are losing their shit because of the word rebuild, but not actually looking at our team's roster construct. Listen, there's problems with the word rebuild because teams that have been perennially in a rebuild for like a long time, you get stuck in that cycle and everybody's saying they're in a rebuild. They're in a rebuild. Talk about the Wizards. Like, how long have they been in a rebuild? Seriously. That's what's scary about it. In some ways, the interview that he did with Emmanuel Quickly really illustrates this. Now, Emmanuel said this when Eric Smith talked to him about winning. He said, look, I'm a winner. I can't try and win every single day. Now, if we win games, that's different. But if I'm trying to win plays, I'm trying to win treatments, I'm trying to win recovery, I'm trying to win more this, and this, it adds up to winning eventually. I won in college. I won in most of my teams in the NBA so far. And in some ways, I'm used to winning. And I'm going to continue to do the things that I'm used to winning with. And hopefully they will add up to legitimate like NBA wins for our team as time goes on. But that's the whole thing. In some ways, sure, you could be like rebuilding like the Wizards and be like, you know what, maybe they don't have the same mindset as Emmanuel. That Emmanuel is like, win each play, win each day. And these guys may be like, we're just spinning our wheels and trying to play in the NBA, but we don't have any idea how to win. These guys, a lot of our guys on our team do have an understanding of how to win. And that may be part of the difference between the Raptors rebuild and some of the lowly teams like the Hornets, like the Wizards, like the Trailblazers, because some of those teams don't know how to win. They don't know how to win. Yeah. Cowboys saying, let's go Montreal crowd, represent. I like that. Bryce is saying, do we know the starting lineup today? I was speculating it. I think that, Emmanuel's out. Scotty's out. Grady may be out. So those are 3 starters right there. RJ and Jakob will start. And I'm thinking Chris Boucher will probably start. I'm thinking Mitchell will be starting at point guard today with Shed as the backup and Carton also. And, the other spot is a wild card. It could be Mobo. They may actually do Mobo just to please Scotty and say, yeah, Mobo, you get to start your first ever preseason game. So I'm going to guess the starting lineup is this. It's Davion Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Jonathan Mobo, Chris Boucher, and Jakob Poeltl. That's my educated guess on who's going to be starting, Bryce. Seymour saying game day today. What's tip-off? 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Seymour. There you go. Let's fucking go. Peter's saying, how do you balance being competitive and rebuilding quickly? No balance. We play to win. Exactly, Peter. You back in the chat today. And Andrew's saying, so excited to watch all our young guys. Too bad Jacoby isn't playing. Yeah, his shoulder's messed up, and that's just how it is. It is what it is. All right, let me see. What is my tab still? Let's see. Yeah, they had an event at Le Maison, not only for Vince, but they had, like I said, Keyshawn George, Bilal Koulibaly, and Alex Sarr answering questions in French, seeing as those guys are all French speakers. So that's a big reason why they had Les Sorciers come to Montreal, is because they have a bunch of French players on that team. And that's fantastic for the market of Montreal. So that's part of the reason why those guys were there. We do have a birthday today, guys. Happy birthday to former Raptor. Of course, in the early days of Open Gym, this player was shown to get traded to the Sacramento Kings in a sad day. It was one of the most heartbreaking moments on Open Gym in the early history. Quincy Acey. Happy birthday to Quincy Acey. He is 34 today. So, yeah, Quincy Acey turning 34 today, guys. Former Raptor, of course, in that famous scene in the Open Gym when he got traded. Is very, very sad. Very, very, very sad that happened when he got traded. Let's see. Is there anything else? There is one spot that's open in our fantasy league currently right this second, and nobody is taking it. I was saying yesterday, if Morgan really wants it, she needs to go get it right now because it's wide open right now, David and Morgan. But if you don't want to take it, it's open to anybody else who jumps in there and takes it. So let me put the link. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to take the link, and whoever grabs that spot will get it right now. So there's a new chat. The league draft, Dave Peter, will be 2 weeks from today. We'll be drafting 2 weeks from today on Sunday, the 20th. That's right. There's the link to the league right there. That's right. Let's see. Type for Prince Shamshay. That's right. W. Fiercey. Yeah, we sang some George Michael today. Kaz is saying Shamshay, hopefully he shows out. I think he will. Cowboys saying we have Masai and Prince Shamshay. Peter, the rebuild is over. We just reloading now, retooling. There you go. Grit and F, grind, AC. Yeah, Quincy AC. That's right. And Andrew's saying 3 blocks for Shamshay tonight. I could see that. And Kaz is saying, Lex, so it's head-to-head, 5-category league? Yeah, that's what it is right now. That is what it is right now. I want to keep it simple. Win 3 out of the 5 categories, and you're good. It's points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. And that's the way it's set up right now. It could be tooled around a little bit before then, just so y'all know. But yeah, you looked at the settings, and that's what it is right now. It's a head-to-head each week. And in some ways, they accumulate how many you win. Like if you go 5-0 for the week and you win all 5 categories, that goes to your record as a 5-0 win. If you're 3-2, you get only 3-2 win. So that it'll accumulate over the whole season, the records. That's how it's set up right now. It may change. I may add 2 more categories, but I'm kind of liking the 5 main stats right now. In some ways, I don't want to put free throws and field goal percentage in there and deal with, like last year we had minus points for missing shots. So we'll see. I'm taking advice or suggestions on how to do the scoring for the league. So it's not set in stone the way it is right now. It's just way I have it right now. That's right. Yeah, Cowboys, you're in the league. Yeah, you're in the league. And Kaz is saying, okay, I'm used to 8 category, but no problem. I'm down. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do 8. I want to do an uneven number. So I may do 7. I might add 2 more. And it could very well be the free throw percentage and field goal percentage is what it is. It may be 3-pointers made, actually. It may be 3-pointers made and free throw percentage. They may be the 2. I don't know. I'm going to tinker with it before the actual draft while I still have time. I got to look at it again when I have more time to myself. All right. Just over an hour. In some ways, I don't want to go very long here. Yeah. 3 p.m., please. What? No, 3 p.m. No, we're going to draft at 9:45 in the morning. That's right. Let's see. Peter's saying the category was way better. Are we doing head-to-head? Yeah, I want to do head-to-head still. It's just, I don't know. I'm taking suggestions on this. In some ways, I didn't like the way we did the league in the first year. Jason Dukes did a fantastic job, won that league, but I didn't like the rotisserie because there's too many people that quit in the middle of the season in rotisserie when they have no chance to win. So having it head to head, week to week is a better format because it keeps more of the managers involved. And I found that just is general. If you do a rotisserie league and it's a long ass marathon the whole entire season, so many people become deadbeat managers and you just don't have as much competition. So the head-to-head keeps it fresh every week. And that's why I enjoy the head-to-head more. Evelyn's saying, good morning, my awesome Raptor Freak family. Have a blessed Sunday. Great to see Granny Swag on the first day of our preseason against the Washington Wizards, 7:30. Let's go, Evelyn, and watch our Raptors play. That's right. Granny Swag, we love you. Let's go. That's right. Seymour saying draft time 6:45 for Tom West Coast GM. That's right. He has to do it earlier. That's right. He said, Lex, you could do 3 points made and free throws made and leave out the percentages. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I'll probably do that. That's a great suggestion, Cass. Let's see. Fiercely saying, good morning, Evelyn, and a morning gang from Seymour. There you go. All right. I don't know what more to say. I think we're good. I've done everything. I'll do a recap real quick over what I said. There's no apparent injuries right now for the Wizards. There's no reported other than Sadiq Bey is out for a bit with his surgery or something. He's out. But yeah, the starting lineup for the Wizards should look like Jordan Poole, Corey Kispert, Kyle Kuzma, Alexander Sarr, and Jonas Valanciunas. It'll be nice to see our big man from Lithuania back in the country playing against our Raptors. Of course, they added Malcolm Brogdon, and they got the Bub Carrington rookie coming in and Bilal Coulibaly. Those are guys of note off the bench, along with Marvin Bagley, third. Excuse me. Ugh. Now, our injuries are plethora in some ways. Day-to-day, Emmanuel Quickly, Grady Dick, Jacoby Walter, Bruce Brown, and Scotty is confirmed to not play today already. Scotty will not be playing today, guys. That's for sure. Our three refs are Mark Lindsay, Jenna Schroeder, and Robert Hussey. All three of the refs favor the Raptors over the Wizards. So that shouldn't be an issue right there. All right. If I'm going to make a prediction today, since somebody said earlier the Raptors should beat the Wizards by 12, I'll say that we beat them by a little bit less. Maybe we beat them by 7 or 8. And that's what I'll say. I don't want to give an exact score number because I have no idea how we're going to do the minutes and how bad we're going to look. We could look really good, though, also. I just want these guys to come out, play hard, and make a good showing. Listen, this game is about these guys at the end of the bench trying to make the team on the training camp, getting a shot and showing something to the Raptors organization so that they could possibly make the open day roster. So people like Jared Rhoden and Jamias Ramsey and Jamison Battle, Bruno Fernando, those guys need to show out. They need to come in and show good effort and good energy to endear themselves to possibly being chosen as one of the players on our roster for this year. And there's really only one spot for the four of them that I just named. So they're in competition with each other for that one spot. I say right now, Bruno Fernando is probably the best favorite, but Jamias Ramsey is probably not that far after him. So we'll have to see. Those players in particular are playing for their lives. Of course, these rookies, these two-ways, they have to come out and show something, a good first impression with the team also. And what we'll be excited to see Jamal Shed, Jonathan Mobo, Alra Shamshay, and Brandon Carlson, DJ Carton do what they're going to do too. I'm all about it. Yeah, Kaz saying either way, I'm down for whatever you decide, Lex. Yeah, I think I'm going to do exactly what you said. And I might do it pretty soon after I finish the stream. Just change the settings just a little bit. I like that you looked at it and you're kind of checking out what I did because, yeah, the feedback is welcome. It's welcome. It is. Cowboys saying, Sheriff, have a great day. There you go. And Mo's saying, W Stream, W Vibes. Go Raptors for life. Keep it at it always, Lex. Thank you, Mo. You're a big drive in helping me. Keep at it. Your encouragement does really help, Monique. It really, really does. And later, Raptors Freaks. Yeah, I'm not feeling well, so this is good. I'm done a little early, so I'll get off the air now and lay down for a little while because I really do need to rest. I do. Yeah, later, Raptors. And ta-da, there you go. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and join the channel if you want. There are membership privileges. Trust me. And I'll be back tomorrow to react to the game. And hopefully you guys can all join me then. And we'll have a fantastic time talking about a fantastic Raptors preseason victory over the Washington Wizards at Bell Center in Montreal tonight. That's what we're hoping we'll be talking about tomorrow. That's right. Peter saying no changing scoring after draft, though. Why? Because I did that last year. I mean, we'll see. I'll try and figure it out in the next 2 weeks. And there's a lot less time between the draft and the first game on Wednesday. So in some ways, yeah, it's more likely I'll have it all figured out before the draft, Peter. Yeah, thank you, Isaac. I appreciate you saying feel better. And dunk for Peter. Yeah, we can give Peter a dunk. Why not? He doesn't have that many dunks, I don't think. Let me see. Where is Peter on here? Peter has 5, so we'll give him a 3-pointer. He's at 8 now. You got 8 dunks. There you go, Peter. All right, guys. And Tommy's got RJ on blast. I like that. Enjoy and get better, Lex. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Let's go, Raptors. Let's win tonight. Let's go, RJ. Show them what you got, RJ, and defend the homeland. And go out there, you and Chris and Kelly, defend the homeland against the Washington Wizards. The Americans came to Canada once in the War of 1812, and we held them off at Fort York, at Lake Ontario in Toronto. Well, we got to do this again. We got to hold off the Americans coming from Wizards, Washington, and yeah, defend the homeland. So RJ, it's on your shoulders, my guy. You and Chris and Kelly and the rest of the Raptors represent and beat the Wizards' ass tonight. I know it's just a preseason, don't matter, but still, we want to get good vibes and good feelings going for Raptors right off the start. Let's win this game. We won most of our preseason games last year. Well, let's do it again. Let's win most of them again this time. That's right. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the game. And there's RJ on blast once again. All right, y'all. Let's go Raptors and beat the Wizards, baby. Yeah. Hi, Jonas.